Hi, Dennison here, creator of Marine Diesel Basics. Well, Marine Diesel Basics 2 is on its way. It should be published in the next month, 6 weeks, something like that. It is a pretty big book, 600 pages, 2,500 drawings. So as we know as sailors, navigation is very important. It is in this book as well, because there's a lot of information. It's very packed. So I thought I'd do a short video now explaining how the navigation in the book is organized with tables of content and cross-referencing. This video is about book navigation. So here we are on the table of content. This is the first level of navigating the book. There's 11 pages for the table of content. This is only the first 2 levels of headings in the book. Each section, as you can see, has engine essentials, diesel fuel, lubrication, which breaks it up a little bit. Then in each chapter, you see the same icon at the top. Then there's a table of content for that particular chapter, and this is more detail. So this has heading levels 1, 2, and 3. So it's in much more detail. So help find what one is looking for. The next one is something new you don't often see in books, but I think this is useful, and that is the key components. So for example, here is the key components of the diesel fuel circuit. So again, using the icons to identify this is the fuel, and then all the major components with a little description of what they are. So if you're not familiar with what a mechanical injection pump looks like, or what the the hoses or the deck fittings, then there's a little picture, and obviously there's a cross-reference link to the correct page. So if we go to fuel tanks, here we are on a little icon with a 5, diesel fuel tanks, and then it goes through in more detail. This section is very long. Then some of the subjects are not necessarily components, but explaining more of the background. So for example, Bernoulli's principle is really, really important in engines, in sailing, even when we take a shower. If you've ever noticed when you stand in a shower and you don't have the shower running, but you have the curtain closed, the curtain hangs down. But if you put the water on, the curtain gets sucked in. Why is that? That is because the fast flow of the water creates a low pressure, which draws the curtain in. And the same thing when we're sailing. We create low pressure ahead of the sail, and on an aeroplane wing, the same thing. There's low pressure above the wing, it draws the plane up. The same thing is used in turbochargers and in coolant circulation pumps. So, for example, on this page, there's an explanation of it all, and then you can see at the bottom, there's see how a circulation pump works and see how turbochargers work. So again, more cross-referencing. And then finally, the 6th level of navigation in the book will be the index. At the moment, there are 12 blank pages, but it will get filled out. So it will get filled out. But it's the last thing to be doing before the book is out. So back to the table of contents. Hopefully the navigation is fairly straightforward. There is a lot of information in the book, and obviously being able to find that information quickly is really important. So I hope you find that useful, and I look forward to publishing the book. I hope people will find it very useful. And until I meet you in person on the water, I wish you fair winds and a reliable diesel.